Joel. Appreciate you tuning in. What is that? Savannah Omega? I never even heard of that. I'm just waiting on Dutch. Once he's here, we'll get on to it. I did get that new Dior Sauvage extrait. I will dive into that towards the end of my live stream. Alrighty. Hey, what's up, buddy?
What up? Can you hear me?
I don't think I can hear you.
Can you hear me? What about now?
Dusan, are you able to hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't think I can hear you, though. I don't know. Maybe we got an issue.
What about now?
You can hear both of us, but I cannot hear Dutch. It might be maybe my microphone, or it could be his. I don't know. Sometimes with these plug and play Bluetooth microphones can cause issues. Nah, I still can't.
No. I can hear you.
You know, sometimes with these plug and play wireless Bluetooth microphones, sometimes they can clash together and cause issues. That's what I notice. Hey, what's up, Kix? I could always remove my microphone. Because my iPhone alone has a pretty good now it's echoing.
I'm echoing?
Well, I don't hear anybody over here at all. On my side, I can't hear Dutch. I don't hear him talking. So I might just remove my mic, unplug it. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Well. I guess it is what it is. We're having some minor difficulties. Maybe I will pull out my microphone. That way I can hear him. Maybe I'll do that. So there isn't any issues. Let's try it again, shall we? Better?
Can you hear me?
I still can't hear you. I'm actually gonna try and do it this way. I removed my microphone.
Okay.
So now I can hear you.
Oh,
I think it was my microphone.
that's weird.
Sometimes with these plug and play wireless microphones, they can sometimes cause echoes, feedback, and cause issues. So I think that's what did it.
That's crazy. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, it is.
Joel, David, Frankie, Kix, Will.
Let's see if all right. I got my mic up.
Think I missed anybody?
What's up, Kix, Will, Frankie, Joel, David, everybody else? Thank you for tuning in. I would have loved to use my mic, but sometimes it just causes issues. I might have to invest into a better, like, plug and play mic that has like an button where you can enable it to block
Right.
out echoes, feedback, where it
Yeah.
doesn't cause issues and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Noise canceling and all that. The
Yeah,
best you'll get today. Yeah.
this one has really good noise canceling for sure. There's no doubt about that. It's just like even when I had Soulful Sensei on my channel a few times, there was a lot of feedback and echoes. So
It might be something in the go live together settings because those settings are separate than regular YouTube setting.
yeah, I'm gonna have to look in the studio, see what I can find where it can if there's a bypass to get rid of those kind of issues.
Right. What's up, David?
So welcome to my live stream. I have Dutch on my channel once again. It's always fun when he's on my channel. Things get really interesting. So I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the current fragrance trends, where everything's going, the direction, and a lot of this redundancy that's going on
Yeah.
in perfumery. There's quite a lot of redundancy. For example, I'll use Valentino, even though I'm not really a huge fan of that fragrance brand. But if you already have Omo or Extra Dose, they're kind of similar, redundant. It's either one or the other. You really don't need both.
Yeah.
And, you know, for the longest time, I always thought Nautica Voyage Intent, you know, it's very much alike of the original. I really don't pick up the leather like some people do. To me, I think Nautica Voyage Intense is just another, redundant fragrance, other than it enhances some of the previous notes from the original DNA.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really don't get leather. I think it has slightly better performance than the original, but it's pretty much the same thing.
Pretty much.
So,
What's up, Dame and Iceberg?
hey, what's up, Dame?
Kevin, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Kevin, man? Thank you for tuning in. So, what are your thoughts on the current fragrance trends? The direction that, let's say, designers and niche are going?
I think that we are in a state of, I mean, the easiest term would be lazy perfumery, right? Kind of on
Yeah,
copy and paste, right? A lot of brands see something work, they'll just copy it, maybe put a slight twist on it, obviously change the packaging and then go. So, but I mean, ever since the boom, I call it the boom market, ever since the boom market of perfumery, well, fragrance, um, it's always been, and I get it from a business standpoint, right?
yeah,
You cater to the customer, but as far as big brands or major mass appealing brands, they kind of ignore us a little bit, right? Us fragrance
yes,
enthusiasts, the ones that we seek the unique DNAs, the super fine blends, the quality people who are quote unquote quality snobs. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's just the same. It's like they're using. It's like every year is a list of notes, and they play with the same note. Like they played with mango all last year. Everybody had a mango fragrance last year.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody did. There was a big rose uproar. It's like these brands get a list, and they go, okay, well, we're just gonna do these same 12 notes, and we're just gonna jumble them a bunch of ways and try to make people think that these are different fragrances and they're the same. And then the flankers is Like I appreciate a flanker that might have some of the foundational of the DNA of the whatever line it is, but like you can change it. That's kind of the point of the flanker, right? Like to
Yeah,
have something and then give it a twist, so it's different from the original.
yeah, I agree. It's kind of like, let's use, hmm, let's go with like JPG,
Yeah.
Lamal line.
Hmm.
The original Lamal was a classic. I
Yeah.
remember that when that came out. Uh,
Hmm.
my mom, she actually gifted that to my dad. And I was like, I don't know if my dad's going to go for that. At that time, he was in his late 60s, but he liked it.
Yeah.
And then over time, I never knew how many different flankers or different types of Lamal editions there were because I wasn't too big into perfumery
Right.
until I started my scent journey. And then I started doing research. And I was like, Jesus, how many Lamals or Labos do you truly need?
Yeah.
You know, what is it? What I want? Something Andre edition or something, or I saw one with a Popeye edition, some crazy shit. And then La Male Parfum, that was kind of decent. Not really my thing. Nothing
Yeah.
against it. And then I ended up with Lamal in blue, and maybe within the first minute, it was pleasant, and then it just clicked quickly, went away, and got into this really like bland aniseed, kind of sitting too close to the skin. It was just off-putting.
Yeah.
And now what? They got supposedly another flanker, Ultra Elixir. I seen that floating around.
We don't need
I
it.
I emailed jpg.com. I asked if it was true. They said it yes. There's to be or is another alt flanker for the low mall line. And I think it's a chromed out bottle.
Mm.
I think it's gonna be called Ultra Male. Like, how far are you really like to go with that whole entire line? There's
Yeah.
nothing more you could really do.
There's not.
And then, let's see, Labo line. The original Labo, it's okay. Labo Parfum, that's probably my favorite one. And probably the only one that doesn't drive my allergies up the wall or make me sneeze that
Yeah.
much. It's more tolerable. That flower edition, not bad. It's actually kind of different. You might slightly kind of pick up a little watery, DNA of, let's say, Labo, but it's pretty much violet forward. It's not bad,
Yeah.
truly synthetic, but you know, um, I just think everything that's just going on currently in 2026 is just flankers dropped left and right. Let's say Stronger With You line. I never
Yeah.
really got into that line all too much, other than when the Parfum version dropped. I really took a liking to that one. It's my favorite one. And then I got Stronger With You Amber. And currently, those are my only two favorites. Stronger With You Sandalwood was decent.
I never smelled it.
I never got a chance to check out what Stronger With You Oud or Tobacco.
Me neither. I smelled tobacco once.
And I would like to know, like, Stronger With You Powerfully.
I
Is it
love it. Oh
is
my
it
god, it smells so
redundant
good.
or is it
No,
actually different?
it's different to me. So my favorite song with you is Intensely.
Okay.
Powerfully kind of uses that style, but then the cherry in it, it smells so good.
Is it
Like I,
sour?
yeah, like I want a bottle of it, and I don't like I haven't wanted none of the other ones. Like I have a bottle intensely, but I haven't wanted none of the other one. I want to own that bottle. It's good. Frag time, what's up? Stan said something I agree with. He said, a perfect example is the Killian Angel Share line with Paradise and On the Rocks. They're all different.
Yeah.
Like they have the Angel Share DNA, but their Paradise has that raspberry liqueur thing going, so it's a little bit more boozy, syrupy, playfully. And on the Rocks is just like this bright citrus added into it to make it like a whole different thing. But you can still smell Angel Share in each one, but they're not the same. They're not redundant
Yeah.
to me.
Angel Share Purity, I did enjoy that. I think I have maybe 5 sprays left in my decant. I
Yeah,
never really got around to getting a full bottle. Eventually this fall, I probably will add that one to my collection, and that's probably the only one. I might get Old Fashioned. I had a sample of that. I like Old Fashioned. That's pretty decent for a boozy fragrance.
that's the only one I haven't smelled.
It's not
It's
bad.
old fashioned.
Um, I think I might have an extra tester sample. The last time I went to Saks Fifth, I checked it out at the counter. I almost bought it, but I stopped myself because
Yeah.
my brother was like, "Dude, you just bought 2 Louis." I said,
Matt, what's up,
"Just
Matt?
wait." And I said, "You know what? You're right. I'm just gonna wait." So I stopped myself. Instead, the woman behind the counter said, "You know what? I'll just give you each 3 free tester samples to take home."
Yeah.
So that
Um,
was nice.
I want
And
to smell it. I like apple brandy on the rocks too. I love that. I kind of like that more than Angel Share a little bit.
so I own nothing by Killian, absolutely nothing. So I at least want to add either Angel Share Parody or maybe Old Fashioned. One of the two.
Drink for I don't, Matt. I don't know if you can. I don't know how this works, Matt. I don't know if more. What's up? What's up, Jason? I don't know if more than one person can get on here, Matt. I'm not sure. That's Matt from Mirror Image. That's what I'm talking to.
Hey, what's up, everybody else that's in my chat? What's up, Jason?
Yeah, Matt. Jason told me that Reflection 45 is amazing, and the Faith joint. But I'm jumping the gun. We're gonna get into Mirror Image in a second. My bad.
Oh, yeah. I see Matt's up in here.
Moon Ginger. Yeah, and yo, so Stan, I was telling Kicks and Will that I'm an idiot because I had at least 15 opportunities. Like I'm not even exaggerating. I had at least 15 opportunities to buy Blue Moon Ginger Dash, and I kept saying it's cool. I get around to it. I get around to it, and then they discontinued it.
Blue Moon Ginger
So
Dash.
dumb.
I actually did smell that. That's really, really nice.
It is. I'm an
It's
idiot for not
it's
buying it.
it's quite different than anything I have in my current wardrobe. That's for sure. It's pretty good.
I know, Matt. It's on my wish list. Mountain Valley. Yep, that's a fact. Fragrance time.
Moon Dasher, I call it.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's on my. It's definitely on my wish list for sure.
Will said, waiting for that one you told me about, Dutch.
Yeah, that's. I'm waiting for Matt to say or to put it up on the site. The it is such a beautiful blend that he sent me.
Yeah, just got it.
Release Vodka on the Rocks. But yeah, the Vodka on the Rocks they really it's the same Vodka on the Rocks. They just put it in a new bottle and put it in the booze collection because it wasn't in the booze collection at first. It was in the same bottle like Smoking Hot and all them are in. So all they did was take it and put it in a new. It's the same Vodka on the Rocks, and they just put it in what's the name in one of them booze bottles like Angel Share and all them, and put it and
Well,
include
yeah,
it in the line. Just a re-release.
yeah, pretty much.
That's start now. That's a fad that's going around. Is these houses because YSL did a whole bunch of re-releases where they just changed the bottle slightly and re-released them.
Yeah,
Um,
I
Creed just
noticed that.
Creed been doing it. Creed did it
Yeah.
a couple. They got two new, a 2006 Aventus and a 2006 Aventus Cologne. They just did a Rofa in a new bottle, and some I think Virgin Island Water might have a new bottle.
No, Matt, I do not use StreamYard at the moment. I just use YouTube.
Yeah, Matt, we're gonna get you on what's the name though? On Sin Cinema whenever you're ready.
Yeah,
I forgot he don't use StreamYard. He uses YouTube.
I eventually will get around to using StreamYard
Mm-hmm.
mobile. I think it's better.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, I will. It's just, for right now, I just been using YouTube. And then I have StreamYard on my phone. I have the mobile app. I just haven't got around to playing around with it yet.
Yeah.
Same hot vodka, took it out the black bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, this trend of
new fragrance.
well, no, I'm saying the redundancy trend.
Yeah,
It's
quite a bit.
yeah, and it's because it's coming in many fashions, right? It's
Yeah,
coming in the form of dupes and clones. It's coming in the form of these are our original releases, but it's the same makeup with maybe a different note or
yeah.
losing a note and blending it differently. But then when you spray it, it's like
It's pretty
the
much.
same. Yeah. Like they'll get you in the opening, and then as it dries, you're like, "Oh, this smells like this," or "This is like the
Yeah,
same thing."
pretty much. Pretty much. It's kind of like that. What was it? That Hawas Malibu.
Mm.
You know, as soon as I thought it was, I originally thought it was, maybe a dupe of something else from, well, something else from JPG. As soon as I put my nose on, I'm like, Jesus, Labo, yeah, I
Yeah,
really need this. So, but I'm gonna get my full review out and why I don't really care for it, and
yeah,
I might just give that one to my brother, and there's no point of me having it. One person said, "Oh, it's not Labo." Another person said, "I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna check it out." As soon as I checked it out, it was Labo. The only thing I did like about it is it doesn't have coconut. And lately, I see a lot of coconut fragrances in 2026. That's another note that's been getting used quite a bit.
coconut and lemon.
Yeah,
Been
that
a
too.
lot of lemon.
Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah. Um, just like Vivamore, owned the now. It's got lemon, bergamot, and it's got what? I think cardamom in the heart. And then on the base, it's got sugar and maybe amber. And then it's got
Mhm.
like I think Haitian or Java vetiver.
Yeah.
And then when I initially bought Summer Vice, I was happy it got came with a free sample, so I didn't have to bother with the box.
Hmm.
And as soon as I put my nose to that, it on my skin and how it was performing, it just reminded me of a couple things that I was like, well, I already own Aventus.
Yeah.
And I was never a big fan of Afternoon Swim by Baton. I'm like, this ain't for me. So I
Yeah.
said, "But it's time I do a free giveaway. Offer it, see who wins it." And, I felt like throwing in maybe, a little 2 milliliter sample of my own personal scent from Sensual Obsessions.
Which is good, Kevin. You nailed that, Kevin. If you're still in here.
Yeah.
This order, sample of decisions. Yo, Stan, that is. We'll talk about it. I'll talk about it in a second. Go ahead, keep going.
So yeah, I mean, that's why I haven't really been buying too many fragrances this year, um, or this month, let alone. I didn't really want to buy anything because nothing really interested me other than the new Dior Sauvage Extrait. I was really curious about that. That was a really good purchase.
Hmm,
I will, do live first impressions in a little while on this one. And then I added another Amarud Oud After Dark. That's fucking phenomenal. Excuse
good
my
fragrance.
language.
Very good fragrance.
And to be honest, I've been enjoying exploring, getting my nose in the essential harmony. So far, everything that I've smelled, they're different from one another. There's really no redundancy. And
No.
that's one of the things that I absolutely like that D does.
Yeah.
So I've been really getting into her offerings, and that's probably one of my most honest answers I can just give is I want like my personal fragrance.
Yeah.
I'll use that for an example. I wanted something that most people wouldn't do.
Yeah.
So I came up with my own scent structure. I came up with the note percentages, how I wanted it, and the thing I like about it the most, it has no similarities. It just doesn't remind you of anything other
It
than
does.
unique character.
It's
So,
definitely unique for sure.
and I enjoy the shit out of my personal fragrance. And to be honest, I wear it quite a bit. I reach for it more often than most everything in my personal wardrobe.
Really
And
good.
it's starting to get a dent.
It's really good.
Yeah. So eventually I will have Kevin do another one for me. Maybe, my second one. Want to get that out of the way. And yeah, I
Coconut cartel from Central Obsession should be a right. Oh, nice.
yeah. So let's see here.
Uh, for me on my skin, I'm backtrack a little bit. So I've wore Summer Vice probably 3 times because I tried it with different body oils
Okay.
that have different notes in the body oil because I'm really methodical with that because Jay Chantel has a plethora of oils and I have a bunch of them and I have some more coming. But on
o-
my skin, it smells more like the rind or the skin of a pineapple. It's not a juicy pineapple. It's like the
Okay.
skin. It's like the skin of the pineapple. Um, and the lemon kind of mixes with that. But the from on my skin, the what I did find out is I wore it at night in the night air, and it smelled way better.
Okay.
I liked it. I like it in the in the regular heat or whatever. It has like this cool pineapple-y rind smell with the black currant and the lemon kind of mix, which is dope. But at night, it smells like it's like more seductive, way more seductive at night.
Okay.
The night air. Yeah, this fragrance that Kevin made for you is really good,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to let it sit longer, so I can see how it transforms again. I wore it on skin once already. It was very beautiful. But I can smell every time I smell it. I smell it every couple days. I can smell it kind of the blend turning a little bit, which
Yeah.
is I love that transition part.
Yeah. I really like the Jamaican plum that's in here.
Yeah,
You could definitely smell the frankincense in the background.
and that's what I love. I love frankincense. That's what a
Yeah.
part of my decision to love frankincense and the myrrh and the resins.
Yeah. So like it's what I like about it. how he did it and how I wanted each note to be, what the percentages and how it came about is I wanted neroli in here, but I kind of wanted it in the background where it's not really soapy, but you
Right.
just pick it up slightly. You just get a hint of it. And then I wanted green tea.
Yeah.
So green tea is in here, which kind of, to me, it definitely makes the rose kind of, a little more like, let's say, I don't want to say dewy, not jammy, but more like a watery, refreshing rose.
Yeah. More aquatic.
Yeah. So, and then once it starts to dry down, that's, when the base notes come in, it gets really interesting.
Yeah, it kind of smells like if you ever been like a rose garden when they're watering the
Yeah.
soil,
Yeah.
how the water smells off the petals. That's kind of
Yeah.
like rose water,
Yeah.
basically.
It's basically how I wanted it with the green tea, basically rose water. And then I do get like the smoked woods and everything else. It's a beautiful one. So I can't wait to do my next one because it's already August, and every year in Ohio, the weather just gets unpredictable. But I figure let's get right to it and let's just talk about mirror image. I gotta say, ever since I watched a little bit of the live stream you did, you were talking about mirror image, and the more I started talking to you and Kicks about it, I said, you know what? I would like to have my own custom hybrid. So I was looking through the scent library and I was seeing what stuff he had. And I said, you know what? I want to do something that maybe somebody never thought of. Take four masterpiece fragrances into one. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go with Andy Warhol,
Classic,
Amouage Lyric,
classic.
uh, Byrido Marijuana, and Argos Triumph of Bacchus.
All
And
hitters.
it's basically I put all my eggs in one basket for this hybrid. Then I picked out the name Velvet Vice, which fits it perfectly. As soon as it came in, I was like, holy shit, wow, this is magnificent. That's the other thing. The other side of perfumery. I like stepping out of my comfort zone,
Yeah,
seeing what really goes together, what actually can go together, and what doesn't. So I wanted something, someone probably wouldn't think about. And he nailed this.
yeah,
It's really good. I'm going to have to send you a decan of this so you
yeah.
can know.
I want to smell it for sure. For me, I'm late to the party. Really, to be honest, it's just whenever I find something I like and I think is worthy, I'm gonna shout it.
Yeah,
um,
for
what
sure.
happened was I'm a big Lost in Paris fan. So I was on the phone with Kicks and Will, and I'm like, man, I'm really not trying to pay this Lost in Paris price. So I was like, well, I'm gonna find somebody who's done it, and I'm just hold me over with that until I feel like I want to pick. Because I've been waiting on Lost in Paris. Like I watched it go from 1,200 to 900 to 7. Now it's like teetering between 5 and 6. Still not trying to pay that.
Nah,
So Kix
I
is on the phone.
won't.
He's like, wait. He's like, I know who has a version of it. And I'm like, who? He's like, Mirror Image, Matt. And I'm like, all right. I mean, if you vouch for it, because you know, as people, most people know, me, Kix and Will, we talk. We're a team, so we talk every day. We talk about fragrances 24/7. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll try it. So when I got on the website, I was like, oh, you can make your own? He's like, yeah, I forgot to tell you that. So I was like, huh. So at first I was gonna do something with plum Japanese because everybody knows it's my favorite fragrance.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
1A is plum Japanese, 1B is Serge of Alexandria 2. It's my 1A, 1B. So I got plum Japanese in the thing. So I'm going. So I wanted to I forgot what I wanted to try it with something, but he didn't have it. So I was like, all right, scratch that. So and like when I was erasing it for some reason, Louis 15 popped up and I was like, oh, I love that fragrance. So I was like, I was thinking, and I was like, what would balance this, but it would be very bold. So I was like,
Nice.
I love decisions. So I was like, that's it. So then that's when this happened.
Dutch's dream.
That's when that happened. So then I had bought this, which is his Lost in Paris, and it smells exactly. And y'all know me. Anybody that doesn't know me know me. I am never the one of one guy. I'm not even, bro. I didn't even know clones and all that existed until I got to Internet Fragcom. I was hundreds of bottles in before I even got here. So like I've been doing this fragrance thing for most of my life. This smells like Lost in Paris. I promise you it does. So I got this, and then I was like, I got greedy, so I got another his version of Decisions, which smells like Decisions. And anybody knows that these two DNAs are two DNAs you can't just duplicate. Like they're very
Oh yeah,
funny, complex DNAs.
they're intricate.
When he when I got these in the mail off the truck when I smelled them, I was like, oh no, he's a different skill level. Like his skill level is elite. So I've had these for about a month and they have gotten so strong. Oh my god. Collector at heart. My focus is always next level. That's well, it shows, Matt, for sure.
Yeah, I'll say that much. I
This sold out already once,
yeah,
which shocked me. It's back on the site too, but this is the best half of Louis and the best. Really, there's no best half of either because they're both amazing fragrances. But he just the way he blended this. So now that it's been sitting, at first it was kind of decision dominant because that is a strong DNA. Now it is the perfect decision champagne and the XV with the plum. It's like I'm wearing it now. It's my scent of the day, and it's just engulfing.
yeah,
It's amazing. Yeah, it sold out. I didn't expect that.
Jason.
Ditch's dream is it's hilarious. You know, this stuff is amazing, bro. And Matt has a lot of DNAs on his site that he does. He has his originals.
Yeah,
He has
they're
what is the M line, and then he has a whole hybrid. So most of the times when you make a hybrid, he'll put it on the page. So there's a whole 17 pages of hybrids that some of them, when you go through them, that's why your wish list becomes so big because you see stuff and it's like, oh yeah, I need that. Oh yeah, I need that. Oh yeah, I need that. Definitely next level.
yeah. I was gonna buy Dutch's dream, but I just I have so much discipline with my fragrance budget.
I'm gonna send you some. I'll send you a decant
I appreciate that. And
because I got this big old 100 mil that ain't going nowhere. This stuff is so strong that you
yeah,
and
there's another one.
I'm team
There is
overspray, so you ain't got to overspray this.
yeah, I kind of started putting a dent in this one already because I wore this 3 days in a row, experiencing it through the transition while it macerates and stuff, and now it's been what,
3 weeks, something like that. 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
maybe 2 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Man, you really get the plum. Mm.
And if nobody's ever seen a mirror image bottle, it's a hose.
That went up my nose.
They're hoses.
Yeah, he's got really good atomizers.
Yes. Super pressurized.
Yeah.
I would spray this, but I'm not spraying this.
Yeah,
This Lost in Paris, this Wanderlust smells so.
the plum is listed,
It's
and I
very good.
have other notes. And rose in here is beautiful, quite spicy, but the Byrido marijuana here slightly dank, kind of how I like it, and it's very green, earthy, and then in the base out comes Triumphal Bacchus. This is beautiful.
Jason, you got. You have a decant, it just ain't got to you yet. I'll say that. I sent you a few decants, they just ain't got to you yet. Whenever you and what's the name, we'll meet up, you'll probably get them.
Yeah. So I might do another. I might. I seen a couple originals that Matt has. I'm trying to think of the name of the one that caught my eye. It has I think bamboo in it. I think it's Texas something. I think it's some kind of summer freshy
Oh yeah, I know what
Texas
you're talking
something.
about. Oh man, I know that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I want to get that.
My favorite is South Padre. That's I want to try that. And those two originals you just put out, what's it called? The Florida, the Key Lime joint and the Planets. That Planets one looked crazy. I was looking at me and Kix was looking at the notes last night. It looks absolutely insane. Yeah, Jason. Um Stan, yeah, he has a version of Plum Japanese. That's on my hit list, on my wish list also.
Yeah, I would like to get my nose on plum Japanese.
Yeah, he definitely has. The thing with
Yeah,
him is key lime serve. That's a call. It's key lime serve. The thing with Matt is
oh,
he has a lot of DNAs on his site that people wouldn't even attempt to try to recreate. That's what sold me when I was like when I was before I bought these and I was looking. I kept saying to myself, "Wow, he has a lot of DNAs that." And I'm not the biggest whatever inspiration or whatever you want to call him house person. Like I came in this game on designers and then luxury, privé lines and niche. And then I got introduced to all this other stuff. But when I was looking, I was like, he has a lot of DNAs. I would assume a lot of people wouldn't even attempt to try to recreate. So that's
yeah,
when I picked these two and he nailed them. I was like, nah, he's dope.
yeah, I agree, Matt. So many people just do the same old shit.
That's a fact.
you know?
And then for Jason to tell me, I mean, Jason has a pretty he has a he him and I knows is kind of in the same part where we've smelt a lot of high end stuff
Yeah.
in bulk. Because for a while I was kind of I wasn't never really a niche snob, more of a quality snob. I'm not saying Jason's a niche snob either because he's not. I'm just saying like once you experience a certain level of perfumery, a lot of stuff below is kind of like what's the point? And that has nothing to do with a brand or a house. That's just the quality, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
an indie brand can have high quality. They don't have to have a name to have high quality. But when he told me, he was like, he liked the way Faith was to the point where he's like, I don't even need to buy Faith. I was like,
Wow. You bought a 5 mil of plum Japanese for $80? Shit. Wow.
everything can start to smell. That's a fact, Matt.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact, Dame. Yeah, I believe it, Stan. I have some original plum Japanese, but I've hid it from myself. I think I might got 12, 15 mil left, and I haven't touched it in probably 2 years.
Yeah. I looked in the plum Japanese. That price tag is hefty, but I can understand. It's continued.
Yeah. Well,
No, but
they're
value
supposed to
goes up.
have a re-release on Valentine's Day
Oh yeah.
next year. Supposed to be, but I don't. I'm just gonna get it from Matt. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'll just buy
can buy
his version.
I can buy a whole 100 mil and be happy.
Yeah, I'll just get his version.
Yeah.
So that would be my direction. There's another hybrid I want to do, a custom one. I have another one that's brewing inside of my head.
Yeah, I got a few. Um,
I have
yeah,
it
that's
bookmarked.
basically what I was trying to say, Jason, without saying. Yeah, that's what I meant. Mid level. No more. We subject to Jordan from the elbows. We're cool on those, or any mid range jump shot. We're cool. Just
Yeah,
barely. And based on the conversation that we're having, or the topic of this video, is kind of forcing people like us in our community that like are fragrance enthusiasts and curating the collection that has no duds in it. The lazy perfumery is actually helping us because now it's like, oh yeah, now I can really buy with intention because I don't all the stuff y'all are putting out. Somewhere in this collection I have this, and it's probably
yeah,
better than what you're doing now. So that's actually helping people like on our side of the journey be like, yeah, I don't need even every fourth release. I don't even need it.
yeah, yeah. I can agree. You know, when I first started, I was jumping at the hype. I was buying dupes left and right, starting out. And, once I got into, let's say, Mansera,
Yeah.
the beginner niche brand house. Now I got what? I think 24 of them. And I slowed down on that. Then, uh, Amouage Reflection was my first of another niche. Then, so on. The list goes on. And I got in the Roja.
Hmm.
And then, of course, I got my high end Louis V fragrances. But besides the point, now it's like, I like some of the private line stuff from, let's say, YSL, Dior, stuff I don't even have yet. I've had decants, but eventually I will get full bottles. But right now, anything new, I haven't really seen anything new that really caught my eye other than the new Dior Sauvage Extrait. Initially, I told Jason, my initial first thoughts. I spread it in the air just to see what it's like, what I'm
Yeah.
about to, get into. And I was just like, man, yeah, this is a good one. It was a good purchase. And,
That's a
love
classic,
it.
man.
So,
That's a
yeah.
classic. That Rouge Trafalgar. I love that fragrance. But go ahead, because I'm curious to hear what you said. Because I only really I've came to a point where I don't even. I already wasn't a person that because again, like I said, I was hundreds of bottles in before I even knew Fragcom existed. But I never was really big on listening to reviewers. I would hear them right and then kind of gauge it. But I've always been a I need to smell it myself or somebody's nose I really, 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 really can trust. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to smell it myself, but at least if that person's nose I'm talking to that I respect, I can be like, it's got to be at least something, right? So
Yeah.
really, only listen to Jason and because Jason had told us what it smelled like when he first smelt it, and then he got it, and then it was consistent. It was like, yo, y'all got to smell this. This is the best one. It's like an adult. You know what I'm saying? It they did their thing. Like Mason Francis did his thing with this one, and maybe one other person. So I'm dying to hear what you think about this elixir. I mean, extract.
Well, I figure I'd do my live first impressions. I didn't spray it on skin yet. I decided to save it for this specific live stream. So I'm gonna go with, the usual couple sprays.
Oh, that atomizer sounds strong.
Yeah, this the opening around me, it's got a beautiful opening. Very room filling. And this is not juvenile stuff either at
Yeah.
all. Very grown up. This is strictly for a guy. This is more of a man's. Uh, this is a man's fragrance.
Yeah.
So
So it ain't. It's not mass appealing like EDP and all that.
no,
Richer Sauvage, maple syrupy. Hmm.
on here I don't really get any maple syrup from this one, but it's definitely spicy. I kind of still pick up that slight like licorice DNA. It's kind of there, but this is what I feel. Just with an open mind, I get this like charred smokiness from that Vietnamese oud, and it kind of wraps around that licorice, and it's definitely well done, but it's smooth at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I was late to the party. I just smelled Oudzarian. I got a little decant of it that I got from Dillard's probably
So
in June. And yeah, Oudzarian had when I was smelling, I was like, I smell like a caramel type or
yeah,
something like
Precious
that.
did his thing on this one. I like this more than the elixir. I personally, based off first impressions, I think it's the best one.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying that I've
It's definitely
heard.
for a teenager or it's definitely not for anybody who's like 13, 18, maybe, you know, late 20s and up.
Oh, so this is 30 and up Sauvage.
Yeah, this is more like 30 and up. Grown man shit.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I need to
I could
smell it.
see maybe some people who are in their late 20s, let's say 26, maybe going 27, who are into like, let's say, Amouage, Interlude, or 56, who really like that kind of stuff. But yeah,
Yeah. Jason said 35 and up.
but I had my brother smell it, and he's what? His birthday's coming up. He's going on 36. He actually likes this. And he said the same thing. He said finally they made a Sauvage that's worth owning.
Matt. Matt said you
This is
snatching.
good.
Matt
It's
said
good.
Matt said is it for you snatching the older ladies? Hilarious.
Yeah. If you're under 35, stay away. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I think I know I have one friend who is in his late 20s who's into things that I'm into, that lives on my street down the street, who, you know, rides
Yeah.
a Harley, one of my good friends, cruising buddy, but he bought the X straight. I think
Mm.
he just turned 28 and he's in the dark shit. Like,
Yeah. So this is his style of fragrance.
yeah,
Yeah.
he can't he's actually one of my subscribers. I met him at a motorcycle event I went to. And I told him I'm just a local fragrant frag head collector. I have a channel. I'm small. I'm not big. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna support
Right.
you. So we became good friends, and
Yeah.
he texted me probably a few days ago. He's like, I just bought the new Dior Sauvage X Straight. You gotta get your nose on that. It's the best one. I'm
Mm.
like, okay, well, I have it on the way. And then Jason was the first person I told him about initially when I sprayed it in the air. I'm like, oh shit, this is beautiful. And on skin, yeah, this this is really, really good.
Yeah, I need to smell it. Matt said you got to stay out of Lane Bryant with it. Heard
It's I think
Lane
I
Lane Bryant ladies.
I think Francis was in his zone and just came out strong doing this. He did a good job.
So he's 1 for 1 because that milk one wasn't it.
Nah, that yeah.
So Forte or whatever that wasn't it. So he's 1 and 1. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, Eau Forte, I smelled it. I
Right.
didn't straight up hate it, but I also didn't like I don't need it. It was okay. Kirky, I
Oh
did
yeah, that
not
one. Yeah,
enjoy.
you're right. Kirky wasn't it either.
No, I did not like it. I smelled Apom. I didn't like that at all. That was too much for me.
Yeah. So
Yes.
this must be him getting back in his early MFK bag days.
Yeah.
His 724 bag and Ooh Sad Mood and all them. He back in that bag.
Yeah. 724. That's beautiful.
Hmm.
Still to this day, my favorite one is Grand Soir. But
Francois good.
yeah.
I don't know. I like Oud's. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I love Oud's Silk Mood, Oud Sad Mood, Silk
Yeah.
Mood.
Mood Silk Mood will definitely be my next. Or yeah, that one.
Oh, I
Satin
just
Mood's decent.
have you smelled a la Rose?
Yeah. Um,
Oh my god, I love that fragrance.
I also want that Amorous extrait. That's a
Yeah, that
nice
one's
one
good too.
too.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Gentle fluidities are good. Yeah, the fluidities they're good.
I love this new Dior Sauvage extract. This is worth buying.
Yeah, I need to
So
smell it, man.
the only one I have is Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum. That kind of gives you the best of both worlds. Kind of dries down back into the EDT on my skin. So now that I have this, I don't need the elixir or the parfum or anything else. This is good.
Matt, you hold on. Yeah, Jason, I love that. Matt, you got a la Rose in 724? I didn't even think to look at them joints. You do. It's
Wow.
lit. It's lit. That a la Rose, I don't know. That it's just a beautiful, it's just a gorgeous scent. Yes, sir. Yes. Nice.
Amorous, that's cool.
Yeah, Amherst is good. ODFK is a dope house. Yeah,
Gee,
I know. I saw that.
they
Um,
might not be ready for this one.
um,
I,
something Blue Stallion. It's called. I can see it. Colt Blue Stallion. I might have butchered that name, but yeah, it's Valero from BDM, the extrait, and it's mixed with 724. That's one that Matt just dropped.
yeah, that Vietnamese oud is just unique. I also get like a beautiful Virginia cedar. There is
Mm,
some lavender in here as well. It's
I'm a
like
sucker for lavender.
it's like in the background. It's not prominent, but it's just hanging out
Yeah,
in the background, like in the shadow at the moment. But I
yeah.
do pick it up.
Background singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So far, just off first impressions, first thoughts, I'm gonna give it a solid. Being fair, I'm certain I don't really like rating fragrances, but if I was to rate, because I really like this one, I'm gonna give it a 10,
Yeah.
a 10 out of 10.
Well, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of rating fragrances
Yeah,
either,
that's
but
the other thing, but I give it a 10. I just don't get into rating. I just don't
I'm not
see
a
the
fan of it.
point.
But if you was to rate it, I feel like the only fair way to rate a fragrance is if you've worn it a bunch,
Yeah,
like quite a few times in
yeah,
different scenarios, different seasons, different stages of the aging of the fragrance. So, like, if you're asking me,
yeah,
you can't. To me, a proper rating would be like if you had a fragrance for a year, like 2 years, because most stuff you get is going to be a fresh pour. But I'd say 75% of fragrances you buy is going to be a fresh pour.
yeah. I've had, Grand Soir, I give it a 10 out of 10. I've had that bottle for 2 years. I've
Yeah,
worn it during the spring, summer, fall, and winter.
in different
Yeah,
scenarios, inside, outside,
yeah,
events, leisure, stuff like that. That way you can kind of see how it.
Yeah.
how it performs in different movements or different environments and all that. Yeah.
I mean, during the winter, it performs the best. During summer, it, you know, it's there.
Yeah.
It's not like, strong. It's more subtle,
Yeah.
but it's
I like
still
Grand Soir, and
noticeable,
I
but,
like Grand Soir in the fall. In the
yeah, I
fall,
prefer
Grand
that.
Soir is amazing in that fall with
What
that
really impressed me is Aqua
50 to
Media
70.
Forte.
Aqua Media Forte. Yeah, that's a good one.
I wore that one.
So four season there too.
I heat waves we had back in June, and I was doing laundry that day. I couldn't even sit in the laundromat because it was just too fucking hot. Outside, it was like 107. It's what it felt like. And then inside, it felt like 120.
Yeah.
So I sat in the AC. But even when I was out in the laundromat, putting my dryers in the clothes, walking past people, they're like, "Hey, what are you wearing?" I'm like, "Okay, now I know this fragrance performs."
Yeah.
And
What's
it
up?
does. I feel like the heat, something with the heat kind of,
Am- Amplifies it.
activates some of those notes in that fragrance. So that's perfect for high heat.
Yeah, amplifies it. What's up, D
Yeah.
Main? Yeah. Aqua, that one definitely activates in heat for sure.
And then, that was the Grand Soir was the first that I bought. Aqua Media was the second. And then the last purchase was 724.
I love that fragrance.
That's a good one.
We were talking about redundancy and fragrancy, and then we started talking about mirror image. Matt talked a little bit about Kevin. He did a custom for Mark. That's phenomenal. It's a beautiful fragrance. And now we're just kind of we went on an MFK tangent.
Yeah.
But oh no, he just did his first impressions with the new Sauvage extrait.
Yeah, I'll say this much. It's definitely not for teenagers. It's for adults. It's quite mature.
I like it.
That's the best way to politely describe it. It's very mature.
I like to hear that.
Nothing juvenile there. I feel like this fragrance here, you know, it doesn't need to demand attention because it already has it.
Yeah.
So when you're walking around, people are probably going to pick up the scent trail, you know, but I'm still picking up the top notes. That's what I like about this one. So this one is good. Yeah, I would agree. However, I have a friend who recently turned 28 not too long ago. Somebody I met at a motorcycle event back in what, July? And he's into stuff that I'm into. He wears darker stuff. He doesn't go for like juvenile, youthful colognes. So he bought Dior Sauvage Extrait. He texted me just like the day that it dropped out in Ohio where we were able to get it. He bought it. He went to Alta and straight up bought it, cracked it open on his bike, sprayed it, and he's texted me. He's like, "You gotta get that new Dior Sauvage Extrait. I'm telling you, it's well worth the penny." And I said, "Well, I got it on the way." He's like, "Man, I think you're gonna love it. It's good. I love this one." And he blind bought it and he liked it. So I could see maybe certain individuals in their late 20s, like 27 and up, that actually go for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But to really recommend it to somebody you know, who's getting into like fragrance, no, no way.
Mm.
This is definitely for, your cologne enthusiasts who truly like can appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah, people have been on their journey for a little bit.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm happy I added this one to my wardrobe. I'm gonna give it a full wear tomorrow because I have somewhere I gotta go. So I'm happy I bought this bad boy.
Yeah, I need to smell it. I've been lacking.
So that was definitely worth purchase. So I'm happy I got that one in my personal wardrobe now. Because we can look at scent profiles on paper all goddamn day long.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing.
No, but it'll look interesting. But once you get your nose on it, then you'll know the difference whether you like it or you hate it. That's kind of like, I didn't hate Summer Vice. It's just for me. And since I, own a dentist, it when it dried down on my skin, going, like towards the heart of the notes, that's where I kind of got this like afternoon swims like Aventus vibe. And I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. So I said, my brother's like, do a free giveaway with that. So I said, you know what? That's a good idea. So it looks like you like it,
Yeah,
Vice. Well, there you go. I try to like it. I just couldn't get into it. And fortunately, just happens.
yeah, it's nice. It's a cool fragrance. It's actually more surprising to me than anything. Cause like looking at the notes, you're like, this looks like it's gonna be all over the place.
I will say this much. The pineapple in Summer Vice, initially when I first sprayed it, I did pineapple. It was
Yeah.
different. Wasn't like straight syrupy or any
Mm.
of that, but it was different. And I got one more. I figure I would save, besides let this Dior Sauvage extrait dry down, let it transition.
This is what I'll say to you, Stan. This is Matt's version of decision right here. The only difference between this and decision is this is a little bit sharper, if you know what I'm saying. Like it's a little bit sharper, but it is decision. And I am in love with that fragrance. Like it came out last year. Will had got it and he kept telling me, bro, you got to smell this decision. I kept saying, all right, all right. Then he sent me some I'll put it to you like this. He sent me a 10 mil. That 10 mil didn't last 3 days. And
Uh,
I have 10 mils that have had for years. That 10 mil didn't even last 3 days. I wore that. I rarely wear anything 3 days in a row, 2 days in a row, barely. Unless I'm like trying to figure it out or something like that. That 10 mil did not last. I had to get another one. And I was babysitting that because I've been kind of like going to war with the price. But then when I smelled this, I sprayed it on one hand, I sprayed decisions on the other hand. I'm sitting there going, the only difference is this is a little bit like it has a little bit of a sharper tone, but he nailed the myrrh, the fragrances, the resin. He nailed all of it. It smells like decision.
I got to get my nose on that for sure.
It's
I could have
phenomenal.
got, I could have got Decision by Amouage
Yeah,
last year. Wolf Factory had it, but like an idiot, I jumped on something else and I was a fool for it. I should have got
me too.
it.
And this is just like you. If you've ever sprayed decision, you know how you
I
spray it and it don't go away.
yeah.
This is the same thing. I've sprayed it. It's a hoodie in there. There's two hoodies in my closet. One has decisions on it. The other one has this on it. They both been on them hoodies for weeks, months, weeks, and don't go nowhere. It's like I take the hoodie out. It's like I just sprayed it. It got the same staying power.
Yeah, my hoodie behind me still has my personal fragrance on it.
Yeah,
And it's been, I think, 4 days now. And I washed it just a couple days ago. And I still smell
yeah.
it. So, yeah. And last but not least, we have here Oud After Dark by Amaru. And I've been
Amar
hearing good things about this one.
Amara Oud is a dope house.
Yes.
Got it. I'm ordering a 40 ml bottle from that. Do it. I promise you won't be. I promise you won't be. What's the name? Disappointed.
So I figure I checked this one out. I didn't spray it yet, but I like
Have
the
you ever smelled it?
presentation. No,
You never smelled the Oud After Dark?
no, I blind bought it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be very happy. That is a beautiful fragrance.
Yeah, I blind bought this one. The only one I sampled was White Sands and Luna Vetiver. Those
Yeah.
two looked interesting. And I got a decant of, I think Charm City has it by Amarud. Is that
Is it?
mysterious rose elixir.
Yeah.
So,
You need to smell Oud de You need to smell Oud de Jour.
and then I have a decant of dark orchid. I really like that one.
Yeah. Oud de Jour is probably one of my favorites from them. It's Oud raspberry. It smells good.
Another one that I like, I think it's by them, Oud Tobacco. That was pretty good.
Hmm. White Hinoki's really good too.
Yes, that's the other one. I bought a bunch of decants. I went that direction again, and I just bought a bunch of different Amaruds, and White Hinoki was pretty good.
What's
Interesting.
up?
So let's
What's up,
see.
Solo?
Let's see what this one has to offer. Oh, sprays. Okay. I could really smell that.
And they're at a great price point.
Yeah, this is smooth.
Most of them joints don't cost. They're like 80 and under.
Yeah, I was gonna grab that mysterious rose elixir,
Hmm.
or maybe there was another one. I think it was white birch. I think it was called something birch.
Silver birch.
Hmm.
Silver birch is good.
Oud after dark. Hmm.
Good.
Different. Kind of get a little. I feel like the oud in this one's clean.
Yep.
It's not, funky. Doesn't have
Mhm.
to it. It's clean, so that's more, approachable. But I get some beautiful florals. There's some sweetness in there. It could be coming from the rose. Um, I kind of pick up saffron. Is there
Yep.
saffron in this?
There's saffron in a lot of their fragrances, and their style of saffron isn't.
I kind of
It's
get.
it's more true. It's more true to saffron instead of that like screechy sweet
Yeah.
saffron like baccarat. It's like just saffron.
Is there like frankincense in? Is there frankincense in this one?
I believe so. Here, I'll just look it.
I think
Let's see.
in the background, little slight smokiness. I get saffron. I think I get like a bergamot or something. I do get rose. I think there's plum in this too. That's probably where the juiciness, ripeness, and sweetness is coming from, if I'm not mistaken. But that's what I'm getting. This is beautiful. It's pretty good. Now it's like, which one am I gonna wear tomorrow?
You
Sauvage
got
Extra or Oud After Dark?
you got apricot, osmanthus,
Okay.
saffron, pepper, plum, suede, oud, rose, olibanum, tobacco, amber, vanilla, ebony tree, and musk.
So I got some notes right.
Yeah.
Olibanum, that's pretty much like incense. Oh, Santa Miss. Yeah, that's where the sweetness is coming from.
That and the plum and the apricot. Yeah.
Yeah, apricot, plum. This is good. This is different than pretty much anything I have in my wardrobe. This was a safe blind buy. This was worth it. So yeah, this is really good. I like this. So that was worth the money. I think it was like I think I paid 85 for it, somewhere
Yeah.
around there.
Old Factory has a lot of them for 60, 65, 70 range. Like
Yeah, that's wild. I
white
went on their
Hanoki's on there.
website
Here, let
and
me go.
went on their website and they're like free something.
Let's see.
So that was a safe blind buy for me. I'm enjoying it. That's good. I'm definitely going to spend some time with that before I do a full review.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it is. And I really like how this Sauvage extrait is starting to dry down. It's getting really, really well done. Very
Really
impressed.
bold. Yeah, I can't wait to smell it.
Food is settling down, starting to settle down. But that opening, it just sits there for a hot minute. It stays there for quite some time, but now it's starting to settle down and it's getting really nice. So
Mm.
that oud, still pick up some of that lavender, but I'm getting that Virginia cedar. It's really nice. Oh yeah, that oud.
Yeah, they
It's
pretty much
very
range.
smoky.
They pretty
Smoky.
they pretty much range from 70 to 100 on here. White Hanoki's 95. Oud After Dark, the one you're talking about, 75.
Yeah.
Uh, Golden Oud is 90. What else is a good one? Smoky Citrus is 80. That was a good one. Sunset Oud is a good one. It's a 90. Yeah, so pretty much on O Factor, they're between 70 and 90. I mean, 70 and 100. Which
Yeah.
ain't bad because they're all 100 mils, I think.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
I saw smoky citrus. I heard that one was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So, and I saw on their website they have like extracts too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yep. Um, Dior Sauvage extract.
Winner.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Here, smell this.
What I like about it is the opening. I'm still picking up as it drives down into, its heart. It has really decent staying power. So I'm pretty sure this one will perform quite well.
I can see that.
Yeah, so
Well, Savage ain't never had no issue with performance.
no, no, not at all. Not at all. That what I like about it is I'm not going nose blind, which is a
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah.
Elixir, it would come and go. Now with the elixir, I still like that one.
Yeah.
However, that one, if you spray too much, you could go nose blind. But this
And it's
one here, considering how potent and strong it is on my skin, 2 spray max is all I need, and I'm good.
Elixir is you go nose blind, but it is so strong to everybody else.
Yeah. It
It's loud.
yeah, that one's a room filler. Um, I have I still wanna I still want to add it maybe because I like the licorice, but after I spend some time with this for maybe, a couple of days, then I'll see how I feel. I'll probably change my mind and be like, you know what? I have this. I
Yeah.
don't need the rest.
Right.
So thank you for tuning in, Matt. I
Yeah.
appreciate.
Appreciate you, Matt. I had to spray that Lost in Paris on my hand. That Wanderlust. It's so
So
good.
the only other fragrance I have on the way, it'll really get here, is the one that I purchased from beautylive.com. I bought my first Sense of Wood. I went with Black Mango Vetiver.
Supposed to be getting absolutely, Matt. Somebody sending me a decan of it. I just was having a conversation with my homegirl Erin because she has never smelled sandalwood, and she was out to dinner and somebody was wearing that, and she had did a video on it, and I was like, somebody's sending me a decan of that, but I have plenty from the house. She's like, I've never smelled nothing from the house. What should I smell? So I gave her a list of stuff to smell. I was like, you're behind. But Erin's like a big fragrance nerd. That's why it shocked me that she's never smelled nothing from the house. So I gave her a list to go try.
Yeah, I like the story behind Black Mango Vetiver because I talk to Glenn quite a bit on Instagram.
Yeah.
We have quite a bit interesting conversations. And, him being in the medical field, being a doctor, he wanted to go that direction for his collaboration with Sense of Wood. And, some of the notes that is in that fragrance been used for quite some time in medicine.
Yeah.
Mango has quite healing benefits, and some of the other notes that he's added, they've been using that stuff for quite some centuries. Let's say go back into like the days of like certain countries in ancient times. There's a lot of herbs out there that are used in medicine today. So I can appreciate the direction he went to. So I initially bought a sample of it from Sense of Wood.
Yeah.
I bought a little like decant sample. I
Mhm.
some time with it and I said, you know what? It's time I get a full bottle.
Mm.
So that was the first one I wanted to get. So I went with that one.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to getting that. Then I'm on the hunt for a dark vanilla fragrance. That's, when it comes to vanilla, I really like darker ones. So I'm trying. Um, the last one I smelled was from day three, Elon.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful dark vanilla scent. It's not bad, but I've
Been
been on a hunt
gatekeeping
for
since the road.
something.
Yeah.
I've been on a hunt for something that's like, let's say darker than tobacco vanilla.
Oh, have you ever smelled Cappadocia from Memo?
No.
So I've been praising that fragrance for the last year, 2 years. I've been telling everybody because people, I'll be like, if you like baby cat and all that, and that style of vanilla, then Cappadocia is better than that to me. Smells amazing.
Yeah, I like when it comes to like dark vanillas, Oud Vanille by Mansura, it's pretty decent. It's not bad. I like it. Um,
Virtue's Vanilla Oud.
oh yeah, besides that one, I have
Um,
that's a
um,
beautiful standout scent. But
oh, what is it?
the other one, uh, I smelled another one besides Day Three. I'm trying to think of the name.
Um,
Uh,
one I'm forgetting that's right
I
here.
have a
And
little sample of it. It's from Guerlain. I think it's double vanille.
oh,
That
double
stuff's
spirits,
in it. Yeah,
double spiritus vanille. Yeah.
that's pretty good. Ex-
Hmm.
But good.
Vanilla plant, obviously, extra vanilla, extra 21 vanilla planifolia is a beautiful vanilla. It just costs a lot, but Matt has it.
Then
That's definitely on my wish list for to get because I'm not paying the 700 for
oh,
vanilla portfolio.
that.
I'm good.
Um uh what was I gonna say? I think my buddy sent me a couple decants of Sense of Wood, vanilla and bourbon, and vanilla and almanac. Is that how you pronounce it?
Um, vanilla and it's not acacia. It's vanilla and
I think it's almanac or something.
oh, what is it? Vanilla and
Starts with
yeah, yeah. I know. Well, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that one.
because on his skin, everybody's skin's different. So I said, you know what? If you can, send me a couple decants of each so I could check them out. Because, to him, vanilla and bourbon is a lot more smokier than the other one on his skin. So I kind of want to expand my wardrobe with different vanilla fragrances that are dark.
One side. Yeah. So when like I didn't have a beard at all before I was 35. I just turned 43 in June. I started growing my beard on my 35th birthday, and it grew like this. Like it didn't. My beard
Oh,
was never was all black. It was this side was black, this side was white. I don't know, and it's completely well. It has curves since, but when I first started growing it, it was like like a straight line. It was so weird. It was
yeah,
so strange.
I got a little gray hair coming in, like on my neck and like just on my chin.
Hmm.
I'm what? I think I'm gonna be 44 this year, coming December. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, time flies. I remember just back when I was a young buck, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to get old so I can, buy cigarettes legal and drink. As soon as I get to that, it's like, man, time fucking flies.
Yeah,
But age is just a number. Either way,
yeah, for vanilla and almanac. Yeah.
yeah, I thought about that one.
Oh yeah, that might have been the a Musk Ravenger is a dope one, but it's another. I'm gonna just look it up. It's another vanilla that I'm missing. That
Musk Ravenger.
yeah,
Is
Musk Ravenger is delightful.
I never explored anything from Frederick Mall. Yeah. Maybe I'll buy a discovery set or something.
The dark vanilla. Have you ever smelled that? The Montal one. That one smells good.
Which one by Montauk?
Dark vanilla. It's called dark vanilla.
No,
It's in a purple. Like the top of the bottle's black and it fades to purple.
no, I never smelled that.
It's pretty good.
I had a, I had a little tin bottle of Montauk. I had
Mhm.
Tropical Woods,
That's a good one.
and my at the time before I got the display case, my cat jumped on my shelf, bookshelf case. He knocked it down. I don't know what it landed on. It hit something, and that tin bottle just dented, and it was leaking that fragrance all over the place.
Mm,
And I had to pull off the top. I had a bunch of 10 mils, and I had to use my syringe and fill it all up. But man, that scent itself, it stayed in the down in the basement for like days.
yeah.
That stuff is strong. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tropical Woods was the only one I bought. I really like the passion fruit in that one.
Yeah, the forward's good. Vanilla Diorama is the one I was thinking about.
Okay.
The Dior private line. It's awesome. Super awesome. Keep talking. I gotta run right to the door right fast. Coming right back.
All right. So, what did you get, Trip? The forward. Yeah, Mind Games. They got some interesting fragrances. I never went too crazy and got into everything other than I have a couple different Mind Game samples. I like Mentor. That's a beautiful scent. Kingside is pretty good if you like pistachio. Blockade, it's okay. Kind of like Aventus in a way. I don't really need that one. But the one I really want to add from Mind Games, honestly, is Prodigy. I smelled Prodigy at Saks Fifth before they closed down permanently out in my location. I put my nose to Prodigy by Mind Games. That is another phenomenal scent with a beautiful rose in it. Prodigy, absolutely stunning by Mind Games. That's a
Uh,
really good one.
Mentor is good. Yeah. I don't know if you mentioned. I love Rui Lopez is my favorite mind game.
Yeah,
Um, I like Impreza. I like um, I like Double Attack. I like
yeah, Double Attack was pretty good.
um, I forget. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Casey or however you pronounce it. It smells good.
Lenora was pretty
Yeah,
good.
Lenore's cool. Um, I don't know. Mind Games has a bunch of sneaky fragrances that the ones that nobody talks about are the good ones.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
in all fairness, I haven't smelled like a lot of the new ones. Like I didn't smell Mentor. I just recently smelled because I had kind of got off Mind Game. So like Check Please, and I haven't smelled none of
yeah,
them.
I never checked
King
it out.
King Queen Prodigy. I haven't smelled none of them.
I have the last time I bought the last time I bought 724 by MFK. This woman I knew, I became good friends with. She hooked me up with a bunch of free tester samples from Zerjoff, Mind Games, Tom Ford,
Yeah.
uh, Creed, a whole
Hmm.
bunch of stuff. Exenilio, Matier Premier, a bunch of different stuff. Onwash, and I got my nose on Prodigy, Mentor. I really like those. If I did add another Mind Games, it would be Prodigy or Mentor.
I
But
love Mentor.
I like Kingside too. It
I,
wasn't
yeah, I haven't seen
Check
that.
Please. I did not care for.
Yeah,
I didn't really care for it. Unfortunately, that one just didn't do it for me.
I like Mentor, especially the dry
Yeah,
down on
Mentor.
Mentor.
Yeah, the dry down in that is outstanding. It's a beautiful scent. But as you can see, I only got two Mind Games: French Defense and
Rui
Louis
Lopez.
Lopez, and that's why I never bothered to really explore much of Mind Games. Not that I'm not interested; they're just not really on my radar at the moment.
Mine either. Oh, I like Grandmaster and Scholar Mate. Those are dope too.
Yeah, those are pretty good. What's been on my radar lately is I'm on the hunt for my next vanilla fragrance and like darker stuff, more grown up and mature. But I'm just waiting for, you know,
Last night I was on the Beauty Live code list and I was just looking
all
at different
releases.
houses.
Yeah.
And some of them houses that nobody ever talks about, some of them never even heard of. They're not even like English words. Some of them fragrances look amazing and they are very great price. Like they're 185 with 40% off. So that means they're
Oh
like
yeah.
90 something bucks.
Speaking of that, I caught one. I caught one. Caught my eye. There's actually a couple. Um, my buddy Carlos, Roma de Carlos. He's, you know, he's going through some medical stuff at the moment, but
Mhm.
he put me onto another house, and he got to go to this like outing thing with the people from the niche house of the Elemental, and he got a lot of their stuff, and he couldn't stop talking about certain fragrances. And one he put me onto, it's called Moon Dust and Lust. And he said, if you want dark and you like vanilla, this one right here is absolutely done. It's stunning. So the more I kept doing some research, they have some crazy names, but they
Yeah,
also have some really good quality perfume oil, but they do some interesting stuff.
yeah. Luke is a interesting guy. That's the dude that owns
Yeah.
Elemental.
Yeah, he got to meet him. And
Yeah, Luke is a pretty cool guy.
so I would like to check out um I thought about getting Moon Dust and Lust,
I've smelled
or
probably five of them, six of them.
Shroom the Fuck Out is pretty good too.
Beauty Live, D May. Guerlain, yeah, Spiritus Double Vanilla. That's the little brother to Vanilla Planifolia. But both of them are good. Just Vanilla Planifolia is super, like, it is super rich. It's a 21 extra, but it costs, $700-800 or whatever. But it's really good. D Main, send me a message on Instagram. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna do it on the public because we're trying to keep it on the hush a little bit. We trying to some stuff we try to gatekeep between frag enthusiasts so we can have something that we can go to instead of the masses running over there and ruining it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I came across certain brands, other stuff besides the ones you told me on Instagram. Uh, I came across another one that I want to explore. Someone I became good friends with somebody else that subscribed to me, that he sent me a DM like, you need to check out this and that. And I never even heard of the brand called French Cowboy.
oh my god, they got the Mezcal chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is,
Yeah.
bro, if there's a fragrance that is a 10 and what they aimed for, it's that. It
Then
is literally chocolate and tequila. Don't know how they did it.
I
It is a very intoxicating smell.
want to get my nose on that fig lemonade.
I
It's
haven't smelled that one.
it was like it's kind of basic, but it's really really interesting. Photorealistic fig with lemonade. It's really good, and he's like there's this chocolate mezcal. It's interesting and it's really good. Yeah, he and I were going back and forth. He's like, if you want to explore something new, I recently got into this fragrance house called French Cowboy. They got some interesting stuff.
They do.
So far, I only have two, and the only two I got into was fig lemonade and that chocolate mezcal.
Fire. And each fragrance has a different perfumer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Black Phantom is it's elite. That's a classic.
yes.
I'm a chocolate head, so I have a lot of chocolate fragrances. I love chocolate.
Yeah. I had a sample of something from Fort in Manly. It was
Mhm.
Mr. Bolkinoff Purple Hat.
Got
That,
it.
that was one of the best bitter dark chocolate fragrances I got my nose on.
Yeah, John C
Right.
tells me he has a bunch of those from the house. He's been telling me for at
Yes.
least 2 years. Dutch, you got to try.
Olfactory had it for the
I know.
longest time.
Yeah,
I
I
should
know.
have bought it then, but I procrastinated. Now it's gone.
At one time, they had like 11 from their house on the clearance list.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, I'm gonna get, John kept saying, you better buy them. I kept saying, yeah, I'll get around to it, get around to it. And then
And when I went to go
didn't.
look for it,
Gone.
Mr. Bonking off Purple Hat. I want
Yeah.
it so bad, gone, and they never restocked it.
Yeah.
So at that point, I'm like, well, there you go. You fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, could
Uh, chocolate. I would say. Obviously, I'm gonna shout my man Nikita out. On Bold Label. My favorite one from him. He hasn't restocked yet, but it's Romeo and Juliet. But he has Mona Lisa. So
yeah.
that one's super dope. Pantheon Roma, they have a fragrance called Passion, Dulce Passione. It smells exactly like Nutella. Like if you took Nutella and put it in a bottle, that's what it smells like.
Yeah, I've been periodically checking bold label parfums for Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I talked to Nikita last night. He's it'll definitely be out in the fall. I'll just say that
All right.
because I've been bugging him because I've been babysitting my bottle's 2.5 years old. So I was like, bro, you gotta do something because I need another bottle. I sprayed that bottle to
Yeah,
death.
that's
That
another
bottle.
house I want to get into. I want to check out the Romeo and Juliet. You
And
know,
the Medellin that he just released, which is he just reformulated it because at first it was guava heavy, but he just reformulated. He had sent me a sample of it to smell not that like a couple weeks ago, whatever. It is gorgeous. It's like a rose ylang ylang vanilla.
hmm.
Oh my god, it is beautiful.
And then there's another.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, go check out Bold Label, man. Bold Label Company.
there's another house. Um, it's not Primera Parfums. There was another one. I get lost on Parfumo. I'll read like the blogs down there
Yeah,
on that website, and people be talking about all kinds of different
yeah,
stuff.
I
So
do too.
sometimes,
I do the same thing.
yeah, I'm always on there. If I'm not on Instagram DMing people or anything, I'm usually on Parfumo and I'm reading different stuff, people talking about different stuff, and then I just, put it on my notepad on my phone.
Yeah.
But I seen some other interesting brands that beautylive.com has. Um, I can't think of the name, but I was looking it up, reading about it. They're new. I don't see too many people talking about it.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think what it's pronounced. Starts with an A. I think it has a U. Might be like Austray.
Is it
It
Is it Atrium?
might be Atrium, but
Mm,
I think
I don't
it's
know.
Austrre, something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Austria. I know what you're talking about. I looked at them last night. I looked at
Yeah.
them last night. I looked at because Jason was telling us about. I don't even know how to pronounce this house, but it looks like Moesha. Them.
That's another one I was looking at. I was on
What's the
uh,
other one?
beauty beautylive dot uh, beautylive.com yesterday, today, and I was just looking at different brands, and I
Yeah,
was pulling them up on Parfumo, and then I just
Aussie Aussie Vert. Is that how you say it? Something like that. They put them in the 50% tier with Scented. Aussie Vert. They have some really interesting fragrances. And then I bought a Rainier, the Havana Rain. I promise you that Havana Rain that is one of the most beautifulest chocolate
uh
plants with milk.
Rainier. I never explored nothing from them.
That was the first one I've ever smelled. I blind bought it and it was one of the greatest blind buys I've ever done.
But
Fragrance
I
is
came across
absolutely
I
stunning.
came across a really interesting vanilla. I think I don't know who makes it, but I have the name written down on my little notepad. It's Havana Vanille,
Oh, that's
same brand or some.
no, that's oh my god.
I can't think of the name.
I tell you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's on my list to check out.
Cause that Havana Rain I bought is absolutely stunning, bro. Oh, and it. I'm gonna tell you this. This is how good Havana Rain is. I wore it last Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? I wore it last Wednesday.
Okay.
I had a kind of a down day Thursday, so I didn't even take a shower. When I woke up Friday, I can still smell it on my skin.
Huh.
This is from Wednesday morning, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday. When I woke up Friday, I'm like, I still smell this.
Who makes that?
Rainier.
Renier? I'm gonna have to after my live stream. I will have to check them out, read about them, look them up, go from there. Man, I'm still smelling that. It's been what, almost 2 hours. I'm still getting the opening from this Dior Sauvage Extrait, but I'm really getting that smokiness just sits there. But it's top, it's not as intense in the opening. It's really tolerable. But man, this is really fucking good.
Yeah, I need to
Really
smell it.
good.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about Altair X-Straight too to see just what are they doing there. I'm just curious. Like I'm not really because I mean I like Altair. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But this X-Straight, I'm definitely curious to see what's
Uh,
because Altair is pretty strong. Like you making an
yeah,
X-Straight, I don't know what you're doing there.
I smelled Altair originally, you know, at Saks. And I was just like, at the time.
Yeah,
You know, I just didn't, I wasn't really, I didn't find it too appealing to me.
Mhm.
I'm not, I like ones I like from Parfums de Marly is like, I like Ojan, Carlisle, Habdon, Haltane.
All the black
Um,
bottles.
I like Pegasus exclusive. That's
Yeah,
a good one. Leighton exclusive, I like more.
Dave
Um,
Falcone makes good fragrances.
He is a nice one. Nice one. Kind of in a way reminds me of imagination, but with the neroli and some of the citrus, but it's still different. It has its own character, but
Yeah,
you know, PDM is just not on my radar at the moment. Essential Harmony is, Sense of Woods.
PDM is kind of like, and I'm not comparing them style wise. I'm saying, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Placement wise, PDM is kind of like Mancera to me. What I'm saying by that is,
Yeah.
like, you don't really think about it, but then when you go to spray one, you're like, man, this is really good. Like Mancera's age really well. PDM's age really well. Like all the black bottles are elite. Herod, Carlisle, Hobdon, Ajwan, Nishan.
Yeah.
What's the other one? There's another one I'm missing. Haltane, I love. I love Leighton. I like Leighton exclusive more. Pegasus
Same.
exclusive. Cologne, Galloway, Godolphin.
Yes.
Um,
What's that? Darley was an interesting scent too.
yeah,
Darley. What is that? What about vibrato and basso? Well, I would probably go vibrato over basso. That's
I
just
would
my
too.
personal opinion.
I would too. But there's so many other Suspiros I like better than both of those. Deep Ocean Amber and Deep Ocean Amber and um,
Herbal leather.
yeah, Herba Leather are my favorite Suspiros.
Yeah. Deep Ocean Amber's my favorite. That since it's almost going on fall by me after this month, I will be adding Deep Ocean Amber.
If you
That
never smelled
is
Deep
my
Ocean
next cool
Amber,
bomb. Oh
go
yeah,
go
I
go
did.
smell it.
I have like two sprays left in my
No,
little sample.
I'm
Oh,
talking about in the chat. If y'all have never smelled
okay.
it, y'all should go smell Deep Ocean Amber. It's one that people don't really talk about. A lot of people don't even know it exists. But it is my favorite. That and Herbal Leather are my two
Here on
favorites.
Herod's okay by PDM, but I was just, not really impressed.
I love Harriet. The only thing I don't like about it is it just doesn't last long enough. But it is
I
phenomenal in the cold.
I have a 10 mil of Boundless by Amouage. I prefer that over Herod.
It's richer than Harriet.
Herod is it's I don't know. I just wasn't too impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can see, I never really bought another PDM, and the only one I had that truly impressed me was Cologne. It's my favorite one.
Sadly, I haven't smelt that in a while. I'm not a fan of, I don't,
It
let me
was,
not say that. My first impressions of Castley, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
and then what was it?
Greenlee, yeah.
You guys have any thoughts on the fragrance house Le Falcon? Never heard of it.
Le Falcone, they make good fragrance. Those are nice from Prospero. I just saw the main Accords and I'm like, yeah, nah. What I want to do is I want to smell the black bottle line of Suspiro. I keep forgetting about it, but then I'll be seeing people posting. I'll be like, I'm meaning to smell those. I think
Yeah.
it's like 4 or 5 of them. I want to smell them.
And then before, what is another one? I had some chick, some girl on Instagram. She was DMing me about Suspiro, and
Mhm.
she kept talking about the bottle. It's a pink bottle. I think it's Vibriana or something.
Yeah, I know
And
what you're talking about.
she said it's by far the best one out there from the whole entire house, blah, blah, blah. I was just letting her go on talking. I didn't want to respond, but I was like, okay.
Bella
But
Conta is a good one too. Bella Conta, one of the
I
orange
said,
bottles.
I said, currently my favorite one is Deep Ocean Amber. If I add
That's
anything, it's going to be Deep Ocean Amber because it's something that I could get into. I said that one in the pink bottle, yeah,
Vibrani.
you'd probably like it, but just because some influencers say it's the best one from the house, I don't buy into that.
Vibrana is what it's called.
Yeah. I hear a lot of people talking about that one, but
I'm good. I'm cool. I want to smell the new one though, the
like,
Mezzo or whatever it's called. I do
yeah,
want to smell that.
like was like, she was like, "What do you mean you don't want to check it?" Blah 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 blah. It's like, you know, I said, "Look, I don't want to have a tit for tat with you, but you like what you like, I like what I like, and let's just keep it at that. Moving forward, you know, I'm not, I don't, really pay attention to all these crazy influencers, and they probably talk about it, and I bet you they never even get their nose on some of them,
Oh, I forgot about Contralto. That's a good one.
or they might get their nose on it, but they never really wear it. They don't
No.
go out places wearing that. It's just one
Or
and done, and move on to the next
or
review.
they smell it on a piece of paper and
Yeah,
think that oh, I smelt it. No, you didn't. You smelt a piece of paper. You didn't.
yeah.
Nah,
You don't really get an accurate reading smelling on paper
no.
at all.
You barely get an accurate reading it spraying it once on your hand and then walking around for 10 minutes and be like, oh, I wore it. No, you didn't.
No, I usually, when I usually go a couple sprays.
Yeah. And you need to go outside.
That too.
Let the wind hit it. Let whatever element you in hit it, the sun or the cold or whatever it may be.
Yeah. Soon
And
as
then
my live
go
stream's
inside the
over.
outside. Get inside the outside. Inside the outside.
Yeah. So once I'm done with my live stream, when I got Savage here, Oud After Dark, I'm gonna step outside and go for a walk and see how they
Yeah.
smell because it's windy out.
Yeah. That's a lot of times when I'm testing fragrances, um, that's what I do. I'll spray it and then I'll chill out and then I'll go for a walk or a drive or something. Or get out and walk around or something. Looking, gotta pay
Got to
for real
pay for
food.
real Oud. but not all affordable fragrances use an oud accord.
Yeah,
True. What is that? I want something that is woody oud, even though oud is expensive. It comes from some trees in Asia, right? So oud mostly is in synthetic. I said real. Well, a lot of fragrances, like let's use Hawas Latafa, synthetic as hell. So
yeah,
not even real true oud at all. Real oud is very expensive, very highly expensive. There's a couple people who are on my Instagram who follow me who do sell oud, like they preserve it and things like that. It's highly expensive. And basically, oud, all that really is like a disease from a specific that specific plant that kind of gives you that funkiness, but each and every one of different apart in different parts of the country from different regions has their own uniqueness.
yeah. Cambodian oud doesn't smell
Yeah,
like Indonesian oud. Indonesian oud don't smell like Vietnamese oud.
no,
Vietnamese oud don't smell like a Kagala wood oud.
yeah,
If any of y'all, when y'all try, like we've been saying about D, go try Central Harmony. She uses mostly
yeah.
real Vietnamese oud. Like I've seen what she bought. It's pure oud. It costs too, but it's pure oud. And when you use pure oud, you don't need a lot of it because it's so strong. Then you use it to manipulate, however you want to do it in the blend. Does oud for happiness use an oud accord or do what's oud for? Are you saying oud for greatness? Like initios oud for greatness?
I
Um,
think Food for Happiness might be a dupe of Food for Greatness.
oh,
Uh,
I've never smelled oud for happiness. Oud for greatness though. I don't. I mean,
I didn't care for it.
it's kind of a strong oud. Um,
Food for Greatness, you meant? Uh, I would assume so. I
yeah,
never really got into that house. I did smell that one. I didn't care for it. After you told me about Mystic Experience, I
that's my
bought a
favorite.
little decant.
Mhm.
That's really good.
Yeah, because it's
And
just
then yeah,
coffee. It's only three notes in Mystic
yeah.
Experience.
Then I got my nose on Power Self. I like that.
Yeah,
Then I got my nose on Narcotic Delight. I like
yeah.
that one.
Absolute Aphrodisiac's good too.
That's another house. You know, I like this fall. I plan on probably adding probably for my first Narcotic Delight.
That's a good one.
And of course Deep Ocean Amber and uh I'm just waiting for Essential Harmony's new releases.
Yeah, they're coming soon. Me and Dee were
Yeah,
talking, and she's right on the cusp.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I still got to test some of the others, but I'm gonna not talk about them.
Yeah,
So, but other than that, I gotta let's see here. I'm just kind of anxious until this Black Mango vetiver shows up.
oh yeah,
I hope it comes this week. And I cleared everything out, with TLTG reviews. I should have it sometime this week.
nice,
Just gonna send it out Monday, and it should be here by the weekend.
nice.
Then I'll be able to get to do my first impressions and full review on the Le Beau Narcisse. Some people say it's actually good. Some say it's basic. Others say, it could have been better. So I guess I'll find out.
And I'm about the person who's sending me the decant of Mango Vetiver is also sending me a decant of the new collab Scentilwood has with Joe Sent Me.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
nice.
Rosewood Mahogany.
Ah, that sounds good.
Can't wait to smell that.
Yeah, that sounds really good. What's have you smelled Hinoki in Hinoki by Sense of Wood?
Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah. So me and Josh we just did a live on Sensawood Tuesday. And
Okay.
we did a top five list and then two mentionables. It's gonna be, I guess we're gonna start a series because we're gonna do another one later this month. And I think Sense of Woods is gonna actually get on the live with us because they were in the chat saying, if you guys want to go live, I'll do live. So hopefully they'll get on with us. Fabrice, who is the owner of Sense of Wood, hopefully they get on. But anyway, that was my number five, was Hinoki and Hinoki. I was
Okay.
I was torn between that and burnt Hinoki, but I like Hinoki and Hinoki a little bit better. But burnt Hinoki, and they're both great.
Yeah, I I have today earlier I had my nose on plum and cognac. I have a little sample and uh I got
Those
my
two.
nose on plum and cognac vintage 24.
Yeah, that was my number one on the list was I put both of them as number one. But
Like those
I like
two,
24 better than the
yeah,
OG.
both of them are different. They're
Yeah.
different from each other. I thought they were going to be redundant.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, my friend that lives down the street, he stopped by and he gave me a bag. He's like, "Here's some decants out of my personal collection."
Yeah.
So I got my nose on both. I like vintage 24 more.
Hmm.
So, you know, that's another one I'll eventually add.
So I got this.
Mm,
Is it in this bag? I think it's in this bag.
that one. Mm,
No, it's in the other one. Vintage 24. I got. This is
yeah.
yeah. Okay. So I got this
Mm,
from the original release of Vintage 24.
yeah.
Like the release party that they did at the refinery before it before it was actually out. I got this. So this is about, I got this in September of 24. I don't know if you can see it, but this juice is completely blue.
That's
You can't
wild.
even see through it. It is
Yeah.
so strong.
Yeah. That's wild.
But 24 is so much smoother than the original.
Yes.
It's much more
That's what I like about it.
defined. Oh, this is such a beautiful scent.
That's what I liked about it. It was much more smoother than the original. Original's still nice, but
Yeah.
I would definitely, if I'm gonna add plum and cognac, I'm gonna go for vintage 24.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a bottle of 24 for sure. I got a
I might just, I think I'm gonna probably pull the trigger after
that's
my live stream and grab it.
it's the OG.
I like their bottles.
That's it's 20. The original is, don't get me wrong, the original is a stunner, but that 24 is just so, it's almost like it's got a little bit of brightness in it than this has. This is just a plum and cinnamon bomb
Yeah.
and cognac. It's just a boozy plum cinnamon bomb. When you wear it, you can smell me 30 blocks away. It's
Yeah.
amazing. That 24 though. Oh,
Yes. Hmm.
did this thing with that 24. So the vintage over the OG, yes, that 20 for me.
Yeah.
But
I,
the thing is, most people who smell 24, like, they're like, yeah, I like 24 a little bit better than the OG. Because it's just so much smooth. If you smelled the OG, you'll know what we're saying about how, because the OG
yeah.
is kind of loud and it's a little screechy a little bit. The vintage is just this smooth, it's like the texture has changed in it. It's
Another,
just as loud too.
I don't know if you're into like smokiness,
Yes.
but Mio Fushini, I think it's Bu. I think it's Buio.
Okay.
That is an interesting scent. We find a sample decant. You want smokiness? Get your nose on that. it's hard to describe. I think I still have it somewhere in my box.
They on the list.
Yeah,
They in the 35% tier
uh,
list.
I got my nose on, what is it, Sawney? That is an interesting scent with bamboo and steamed rice and a whole bunch of stuff going on. Into what do you think? Is any of those fragrance influencers out there giving legit advices? I mean, Jeremy and others, and why so many of them spray fragrance on paper? Nonsense. Uh, per-
Obviously, obviously, in anything, there's not in anything in life. Everything or everybody's not going to be one way. So to answer your question, yeah, some of them do get a legit advice. Now, what percentage that is, that's a conversation. Percentage probably isn't that high to the percentage of influencers that there actually are, or reviewers or whatever. The percentage is probably low. But while they spray on paper, I don't know.
when I do my live, anytime I do a live first impressions, I don't really spray on paper. I did it one time, what, maybe a few months ago. I had those test strips. I did it one time just to see if I really got an accurate reading or not. And I didn't. And I said, this is stupid. Why do people do this? I don't get it. I don't see the point. That's why I spray directly on skin, because that is most accurate you're truly gonna get.
Yeah,
It needs to interact with your skin, your body oils, and how your skin chemistry is. And, every time I used to go to retail malls, I don't go as often, but times I do, I see kids, they're always spraying, what I do, they're spraying paper. What I usually do is I walk up to a customer, a rep or a cashier, and I'd be like, is it okay I can spray on skin so I can get a better accurate reading? Because I'm a fragrance reviewer. I have my own channel. They're like,
yeah,
yeah, sure. Some may let you, some may not, but when some are not looking, I'll spray on skin
yeah,
regardless. I just can't, do paper. I see some people doing that on Instagram. I'm not gonna, talk bad, but I just, earlier today, someone, I was commenting on their video, she was spraying on paper, and I was like, why don't you just spray it on your skin? You'll get a better accurate reading when so you know what you're really smelling. Paper's not going to really do anything. It's just wasting juice.
yeah. I will,
So,
what I will say is because I use test strips for different reasons because I have a bunch of them. I use them. I use them for if I'm because I'm one of them people when I get something in the mail, I smell it right then. I can't wait. So a lot of times I'm already wearing fragrance, so I can't spray it on my skin because it's not going to do anything for me because I'm already wearing something. So that's one reason why I use test strips. Another reason is if I use a test strip if I'm testing something, I usually spray it on the test strip and my skin because
well, see, that would make sense.
sometimes the test strip will highlight other notes because really what I'm using with the test strip is I'm trying to gauge the blend and the quality. So I'll use the test strip to say, oh, I can smell different notes in here than on my skin because sometimes this when your skin absorbs something, depending on your skin chemistry, thank God I have one of what a lot of perfumers call the perfect test skin because when I spray a lot of fragrances, I usually get majority of the notes. Some people aren't like that. Some people bring out more smoky, more wood, more. My skin does everything. Like if it's supposed to have florals and woods and all that, I'm gonna smell all that on my skin. But the test strip, sometimes I do that. Or if I'm doing a bunch of different things at once, like if I'm trying to smell 12 fragrances, I'll use test strips because I'm not
Well,
about
yeah,
to. I can't spray 12 things and then accurately be like, oh, that's there, that's there, that's there. At
yeah,
some point,
yeah,
they're gonna cross. But
yeah.
as far as just strictly a test strip, just that's not gonna really do nothing for you. Like it has to be a method for your using a test strip. To me, for me personally, because my nose, like obviously I've been smelling fragrances for longer than most people's life been on Earth. So that test strip, like that's why if you'll see me on like when we were doing with Raph, and I had the
Yeah,
test strip and I kept waving it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm waving to see. That's kind of like my it's like a fake element tester, right? I'm creating a wind under it so I can see what it's doing off the paper. And sometimes I use the paper for to test longevity to see how strong something is. If it's I
yeah,
spray it on a piece of paper and just leave it on a test strip. Then I'll come back to it 3 hours later and be like, oh, this is still as strong as it was when I first
yeah.
sprayed it.
That makes sense. I can
Yeah.
see that, like performance, things
Yeah.
like that. I've done that too, where I'll spray on paper and then spray on skin and see what that's
Go
one
back and
thing.
forth.
Yeah, I do, but to just, review, let's say a full review or something and testing I
Mm-mm.
just don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Well, like for first impressions, I like pretty much just spraying on skin
Yeah. Because
and
the skin's the telltale anyway. You're not gonna walk around if you buy a fragrance, you're not gonna spray it on paper and carry the paper with you.
no,
You're gonna spray it on your skin and
like
your
when I
clothes.
sprayed, when I let's see, the last time I went to Saks, it was May. May was the last month they were open. I went to go say bye to a few people that worked at Louis Vuitton, and they had Ombre Levant at Louis Vuitton. They let me spray it on skin, and
Yeah.
I took a little sample home. That was magnificent. It's beautiful. Dry down, it's phenomenal. And then I checked out at the Amouage counter. I checked out Badlands,
Yeah.
um, Decision, Timber, what was it? Jubilation for the
40?
X-Straight
Yeah,
version.
40. 40.
Yeah, 40. And there was another one. Trying to think of it. Uh,
I need to get a bottle of 40. I have 25, but I want 40.
Purpose 50.
Purpose 50.
Yeah, I
Nice.
got my note, I checked that on paper after I smelled some coffee beans. So I put different test strips in different pockets and one in my wallet. When
Yeah.
at home, it had staying power. And, I was like, okay, well, out of them all, I liked that Jubilation X-Straight,
Hmm.
Decision, and Purpose 50.
Mm.
Out of all the ones. Badlands, the dry down's great, but the opening, I just don't like it. It screams brute in my face. It makes me think of brute.
That's hilarious. I still haven't smelled timber.
Timber's nice. It's pretty good, but yeah, Badlands, that opening, that spicy, it reminds me of brute cologne. But
Mm.
once it dries down, it gets better. It's nice, but that's something I just can't really add to my wardrobe.
Yeah.
You know, that's another thing. Like Amouage is a beautiful house, but they're not really on my radar either. I only have two. I have Meander and Reflection.
It's so many.
Yeah, there's too many to keep up with.
It's a lot. And then out of the lot, there's different versions of it. Jubilation 25, 40. Purpose 50.
Yeah,
Guidance. The woman's guidance has like three or four of them.
yeah,
So it's like I don't even know which one I want. Like I don't.
yeah.
And Amouage is one of them houses where if you don't really live by like somewhere that has an Amouage boutique or like a Neiman's or something, you will never like you have to kind of just freestyle and buy them.
What does this idiot say? Get the fuck out. When 90% of your little collection comes from Ross, TJ Maxx, you can't possibly be serious. I don't.
Enclave is good. Yeah, Enclave is good. I'm watching. It's just a lot, bro. That selection's a lot.
Oh, you, what? What did he say? 90% of your little collection? All right, dude, you can have a million fragrances in your collection, and that doesn't mean shit. Just because of what you see behind me, yeah, it may think I don't have much, but I have a bookshelf case off to the side filled with stuff and another place. But you know what? I ain't got the time for negativity. So
Yeah.
adios, dude. And if
Yeah.
you had that many, you wouldn't be bragging about
And 2,500 of your fragrances might be trash.
it. Yeah.
Just because you have 2,500 doesn't mean they're good fragrances.
I never, when I got into cologne or doing my thing, I never expected to be where I am today. It just,
Yeah.
happened over time. And then when I realized, I'm like, wow, I actually do have a lot.
And 25, like having that many, but I mean, to each his own. It's cool. Like I wasn't at 2,500, but I was in the high numbers at one time before I got rid of a lot of stuff. But I got rid of a lot of stuff because like I like to wear fragrances. Having 1,000 some fragrances, you're not gonna wear them,
Yeah.
and you're consistently buying. So it's just like stuff just sits there.
And
I'm trying to stay in the 3 to 500 pocket.
yeah, I'm pushing close to 3 right now. But it's just funny he made that comment. You're not gonna find Louis Vuitton at Ross. You're
Right.
not gonna find Zahar off at Ross.
No.
You're not gonna get those there, that's for sure. You might hit and miss, maybe find some Hugo Boss, some of them dupes. You might find maybe like Mercedes Benz, or you might look out and find a Creed once in a blue moon there, but you're not gonna find other luxury niche fragrances like Rosia.
Mm-mm.
Not happening. I went to Ross Dress for Less, the one by me out in Lyndhurst, Ohio, and I checked out some of the things they had. And they had some Hugo Boss, and they had a lot of dupes and things like that, but they did have a mistake. I don't know, like what was it? They had Amouage Reflection 45. I was surprised they even had that there.
That is shocking.
And that's hit and miss. That's like your diamond in the rough
Yeah.
right there. And I never really see that there. Um,
Mm-mm.
I was surprised they even saw at TJ Maxx. What was it? Tom Ford. I
I'm
was I was
shocked.
surprised to see even that. It was what was it? Boys Pacific.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was shocked to see that. So every now and then they might get lucky and get something good, and it doesn't happen all the time.
I don't really be going in there, and neither one of them. And if I do, it's for like
Close.
not even clothes, it's like trinket stuff, like boxes
Yeah.
or something like that. And it don't even dawn on me that they even have fragrances. Like I don't notice it till I'm like at the line, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot they be having fragrances in here, and I might go glance it, but that ain't like that doesn't because I just go to discounters if I'm not buying from a store. Like I just go to that's what my brain does. I just go to discounters, especially like you live has codes and all that. I don't be thinking about Burlington and all that. It's no knock. It's just I don't be thinking about it.
Yeah, me neither. I just,
Then when I see people's
those
videos, they're like, "Oh, I
places.
found such and such in Ross." I'm like, "Wow!" Like you're saying, Tom Ford's in there. I'm like, "Yeah, that's kind of crazy."
Yeah, I
Mm.
just, me and my brother went TJ Maxx a few months ago. I went to get some things, like bedding stuff, and I went to browse at the fragrance, and I'm like, oh, look at this. A Tom Ford fragrance. I
Crazy.
was shocked to even see that.
Yeah.
And I think the price was, mid 200s, but it was something I wasn't really interested in. Boy
Yeah.
Pacific is nice.
It is.
I mean, it's good, but
I'm
I
good.
eventually will be adding some Tom Fords sometime before this year is over. I had a sample of Ombre Leather Parfum. That's my favorite version of
Yeah.
the entire, you know, line of leather. Favorite one.
I wonder what the new one smells like. I need to go smell it.
Kind of wears light, but it's
Does it?
it's not bad.
Last time I went
Kind
into
of wears light.
Tiller's, the Tom Ford rep, she took a spray card and sprayed ombre leather, and then she sprayed um what's the rose joint? Carb rose? Is that what it's called?
Cafe Rose.
Yeah, she sprayed cafe rose on top of ombre leather. That was one of the beautifulest layers I've ever smelled. I was like, I never would have thought to do this. It was like a whole new fragrance.
Yeah,
I
that's
was like, "Oh, that's fire. I need to probably need to buy cafe rose because I just seen it. You can get it for
you
like
know
a
what I
hundred
saw. You know what
forty
I
bucks.
saw last night on Joma Shop. Carolina Herrera Nightfall Patchouli.
That's a good one.
They
That
had
whole that
they
whole confidential line is good to me.
yeah. They had it at a decent price too.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I want. That and the iris one in the purple bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, I try and I think the only I bought my brother a bottle for Christmas, Bad Boy Cobalt Electric. It's his favorite one.
Cobalt's the only one I like out of that
Yeah.
bad boy line.
We checked out the Elixir, we checked out the Absolute.
That's like the
They're
regular.
just like, you know, 50-50.
Yeah,
Split with it.
I like the regular Cobalt.
Check out.
Yeah, I need to check that out too, man. I got the
Yeah,
EDP. I need to smell that Parfume Ralph's
yeah, I
Club.
want to check that one too. I still like to check out. I still haven't got to it, but I want to check out the um D&G, the one parfum.
Yeah,
I like to check out
I haven't
that.
smelled that, and I want to smell the new light blue.
The new light blue. They got a new one.
Yeah, came out in June or May or June.
Oh yeah, they reformulated, and I think they retweaked it a bit.
I think it is a Parfum too.
I think it's light blue pour homme
Some
EDP, but it's different from the original.
yes,
Yeah, I saw that. I'd like to check that out too. Yeah, I definitely want to check out Ralph's Club Parfum for
yeah,
sure.
me too, bro.
Yeah, I heard that one was pretty decent.
Because I really like the EDP, but I'm a lavender guy, and that lavender in it is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I thought about striking lavender, but boss bottled striking lavender. It's kind of, I hear it's classy, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one that's supposed to have blue lavender in it with purple lavender and something else. I think.
I don't know. I kind of want to maybe get maybe the smaller bottle, not a full bottle,
Yeah.
just to see what it's about.
Hmm.
Because I can't, I might grab that, but there is another fragrance I do want to add after this live stream, which I'm probably going to shut it down here soon. But
Yeah.
I wore Speechless out last week. I wore it in day where it was hot. I wore it
Oh,
in
you
the
talking about
evening.
Lorenzo?
Yeah,
Lorenzo
Speechless.
Ferrari?
I really like that one. I do. I wore it to running errands. I was around people. I really, really like it. It performs.
I've never smelled it.
It's a good one. I enjoy the peach in it. I don't get much of the cannabis in that. It's more, background singing kind of thing. And other than that, it's beautiful, very fruity, smooth. I get about 8 hours on skin. It's nice. Great for the summertime. Dry down's beautiful too. I agree.
Yeah,
It's decent.
I need to
Anyone
smell it.
smelled the 1 million black? No, I wanted to go buy it and it's sold out online, out of stock. So I had to hit the notification to get notified. But if anything, I'm gonna buy Raban wise is I'm gonna get the 1 million black.
Yeah, I want to smell it. I'm curious. I've been wrote off 1 million, but I'm actually curious about that one.
I'm curious about that one. Um, Night Road, that 1 million Night Road. I smelled it. I got to smell it. I didn't care for it.
Uh,
Yeah, I didn't really get the maple. It was kind of there, but it's not like it's not like the maple that I pick up in September by Gallagher Fragrance.
oh
It's
yes, yeah, that one's
it's
good.
not really I didn't really get much maple. So Night Road's not for me.
Yeah, I need to spell speechless.
Yeah,
Smell it.
Speechless was worth it.
Yeah, I
If
need to
I
smell it.
the other Lorenzo fragrance I would like is Black Sea.
That one's one of my favorites from him. Period.
Yeah.
Smells so good. That and Arctic Sea. I like both.
Yeah. So another one I would like to check out is trying to what is it? Not Vampire Rum, but I thought about Sexy. I thought
Hmm.
about that one too.
Yeah, that one smells good.
But next one for sure is probably gonna be Black Sea.
It's a good one.
So
It's really good.
let's see here. I did see Herod's overseas has Mancera wood season in stock. I am curious about that one too.
Yeah, that one definitely looks interesting.
I would like to know what that's like. It's like black truffles
Yeah,
and green notes. I'm curious to see how that smells and how it performs. I want to add that one eventually.
yeah, those notes do look dope.
I'm waiting for one of these discounters, either Joma Shop or whoever, to get it so I can get it.
I haven't
But
smelled that either.
yeah,
Gin Fusion.
yeah, it should be here probably. I think it probably late August or sometime it'll eventually arrive. I'm hoping maybe Joma Shop will get it
They probably will.
or Frag Flex. Have I smelled Gin Fusion? No, I have not. What's it like?
Lorenzo. Lorenzo's. I want to smell it too.
Yeah, I haven't smelled that one yet.
Gin Fusion or that tropical one that it came out with. Tropic Heat, whatever the other word is.
Yeah. I think Ross got that one and that other one. She starts with what is it? Chihuahua,
Yeah, I
some
know what you're talking about.
name. I don't know. But
Some word with 400 letters in it. Yeah.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't check that one. So far the only one I got is Speechless and I like it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I
So
need to smell it. I'm gonna smell it sometime.
yeah. So where am I at with this Dior Sauvage?
Yeah, that. Kichimba.
And this is good.
It's probably gonna smell real good when you go outside.
Yeah. This is really good and beautiful here. Food after dark. I'm
Food
really
after food
plumb.
after dark is good.
Yeah. So this was a good purchase. So let's see. Lately, I've been rocking Saffron Colonies by Niche.
Mm-hmm.
That's another great one. Eventually, the other one I'm gonna add is Kiragos.
Karagas, yeah, that's such a beautiful fragrance. Mine's better, but that one's good.
Yeah, I would like to get that sometime.
Yeah, Batman's better. Bruce Wayne's better. I
Which
can't wait for
the
that to come out.
elixir is smoky.
He's saying I think he meant the X-straight, the what you got on Sauvage X-straight, because Will smelt it. He wore it on his skin.
Yeah, I can't. It got delivered today. What? It came yesterday,
Yeah,
and yeah, I'm happy I own it. It's it's good. I like it. It's really really good. It's definitely. It was a good blind buy. It was good. I enjoyed it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down so I can catch the
yeah,
little daylight outside, go for a walk, and see how it performs.
yeah. We did it. We did 2.5 hours. We did it.
Yeah, it
We,
happens too often.
yeah, we accomplished the mission.
Yeah, for sure. And then let's see, tomorrow. Oh yeah, got more content to record. It, but yeah, it was weird today. Like weird. It was kind of cool out. Then it got hot. It rained, it stormed, it stopped, sun came out, stormed again, and the rain stopped. It's just been a
Bipolar,
weird, weird day.
bipolar weather.
Yeah. I just remember what last year we
Hey,
kind of
David.
had a mild winter. We didn't get too much snow.
Yeah,
When it was like January, we had 60-degree weather for a few days straight, and after that we got clipped with a blizzard. It's weird.
mm-hmm. All right, David. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Sauvage has never had an issue with performance at all. None of them.
Have to be a fan of darker fragrances, even though it has some freshness in the opening. Yeah, it has a little bit of freshness in the opening. I still picked up that licorice tone, and it was quite smoky as well, and it's still smoky. So, yeah, this is really good. I'm actually shocked, kind of surprised. I thought, I'm thinking, what am I gonna expect? Is it gonna be bad, shitty? No, it's good, really good. No, definitely not for everybody, that's for sure.
So good.
But it's definitely, you know,
Smells good.
really enjoy these kind of this type of scent profile. That's for sure. But I'm happy I own it. So I just wish they made a bigger bottle.
They probably will eventually.
Maybe. Hopefully. Will I get to this one that much? Probably not. But
Right.
yeah, that would be my apparently that's the fourth Dior I own. I have Dior EDP or Sauvage EDP, that looks straight. I have what is it? Dior Homme Cologne. And I have regardless, I have the Parfume
Mhm.
the from 2000 what 25,
Yeah.
24, whatever release this one was. This is crazy performance. I like it. One of my subs sent me a 2014 Dior par- Parfum Dior Home Parfum decant. Ah, that was so good. That one was beautiful. I think he's snitching or sniffing his Dutch's dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. And I had to do the catch trend that everybody's doing that doesn't make any sense to me at all. But
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't get it either. But
I
yeah,
s-
man, I'm out of here, man. I gotta go pee.
yeah, yeah, I gotta get up off here and go for a walk. I want to see how these one waft around.
Yeah, that Sauvage probably gonna light up in that air. So is Oud for after dark though. It's definitely gonna light
Yeah.
up in the air.
Well, I didn't tell you what happened. I was cutting my hair yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and somehow my cat opened the door where I cut my hair, jumped on me, startled me, and I went down the
Oh,
middle. I had to shave my head completely bald because normally I give myself a high fade,
yeah.
and I was like, great. Now I got to go walk around like a cue ball. So,
It'll grow back by next month.
oh yeah, it's just hair, peach fuzz.
Yeah, I know,
So
Will.
I think I'm go ahead and end this live stream. I appreciate you having on my channel again, as always.
Absolutely.
And it's about that time. Until next time, you guys enjoy your Sunday night. Stay safe, stay blessed, and smell your best. Peace.
Deuce. Peace out.